allow me to coach again. That's never thought like that. Sanders, who is 57, was once one of the.
See, it's very like, I mean, it's okay, but it's very like sketchy. See, it's sketchy. If I show it to you, you'll be on camera. So I'm not doing that. Hey, everybody, what's going on? These colors are all off too. Like this looks like a magenta shirt. It's not magenta. So I'm not exactly sure what's going on. I'm just going to step away for a second, everybody. No one's even on there. It's okay. But people will see the tape. Some people will see the tape. And it will be very, very embarrassing. Okay. Because my shirt is not pink. Okay. I know there was a pink flamingo in that video, but this shirt, and I'm not in Provincetown, no offense, but this shirt is not pink. Okay. Oh. I think I got a little too much sun. Anyway, yes, I just wanted to do a little test here, everybody. So think about it. If you get fired right now and you're over 50, it's a problem because AI is just devastating the job market, and it's happening. There was an article in the Wall Street Journal this morning, July 29th, 2025, Tuesday, article in the Wall Street Journal this morning or online about how the college graduates have been affected by it. They say it's the worst job market in years for college graduates because of AI. So what I'm trying to find out is, among the older people, like adults 50 plus, how is that working out for you with AI? You're competing against AI now at work, and that's got to be really tough because, before AI even came around, when you were 50 plus years old, they wanted to get rid of you for a bunch of other reasons. And now they have AI and they can say, well, we found a more efficient employee that doesn't cost us more than a couple $100 a month or whatever it is to have the AI. Anyway, so it's got to be rough. And the thing about that is if you do get fired, or if you think you're going to get fired, there's certain steps you should definitely be taking. If you think there's a possibility that you're going to get laid off, if you think there's a possibility that you're going to get fired, and there are certain steps that you could be taking right now, like looking at your 401k, looking at your savings, trying to figure this stuff out. Because I'm telling you, the worst thing you could do is get into the cycle of when you're out of work, looking for a job for 6 months, 8 months at a time. I think I saw an article a few weeks ago that said the average search right now for over 50-year-olds is like 8 months. And if you get a job, you're probably being hired for a specific task. When you're older and you have certain skill sets, they won't tell you this, but a lot of times they're hiring you to complete a specific task that they have in mind, or a project that they have in mind. Now, sometimes you know what that is, right? But a lot of times, if you're being hired, that's if you're being hired as a consultant. If you're being hired on, well, right now there's something wrong with the little comment area. It says something wrong on this little picture of a guy with a hammer. I'm not sure what that's about. But anyway, I should probably shut this one down, but no one can make any comments. I guess it's kind of sad. I love when people are able to comment. But the thing is that, think about it. If you're going to get laid off, and if you get laid off and you're looking for a job, you got your first thing you got to do right away is file for unemployment. I know some people hesitate. They're like, oh, I don't want to file for unemployment. I feel bad doing that. I feel like a loser. I feel like I shouldn't have to do that. No, none of that. That's ridiculous. File for unemployment immediately, the first day you can, because you deserve it. You've worked all these years, you paid into it, and your company, it's part of the benefits from your company. Also, a lot of times now, the strategy with getting rid of people is to make them uncomfortable at work. Make them do things they don't want to do. And they know that. And they try to push your buttons and they try to get you to quit. Don't ever quit a corporate job like that. Or a 9-to-5 job. Don't ever quit. You know why? Because if you quit, you're going to eliminate all these benefits that you have coming. Okay, that would be silly and short-sighted. No matter how bad it gets, don't quit. Maybe you could take a medical leave, like if you somehow hurt your back. I don't know. Or if something else happened. You could always take like a little medical leave vacation if you have those kinds of benefits. I don't know. Maybe you want to use it for your vacation time, because if you have a company that doesn't pay you out on your vacation time, sometimes that's a policy. They don't pay it out. So some companies, old school, they will pay you out on your unused vacation days, but that's pretty rare now. So my advice is use up your vacation time slowly over time. Know what your financial picture is, know what your 401k picture is, know what your savings picture is, know these things. But the fact is that all that time you're going to be looking for a new job on the hamster wheel, trying to get, when you're off the hamster wheel, because you get fired, like a pink slipped, laid off, and there's usually through no fault of your own, then you're spending all this time to get back on that hamster wheel. If you get back on the hamster wheel, I'm telling you, past the age of 50, it's only going to last 12 months, 14 months, 8 months, 9 months. Then you're going to be in the same situation. And then and you will have burned through some of your 401k and your savings and stuff like that. Sorry about the dog barking. There's my dog here next to bar. Anyway, and it's so funny because like the dog has an official name, of course, but I call the dog Doggy because I liked it. It's a doggy. Right, Doggy? Yeah. So the bottom line is, listen, if you get laid off, you gotta, now she's slurping up water, and believe it or not, I'm sure the mic is picking it up. So really seriously, what you need to do is take steps. If you're going to get laid off, take the steps you need to take. Prepare for that, okay? And when you're out of work, what you should really be doing is looking for a new job. If you really think you're going to get laid off and you want to keep working 9 to 5 and want stuff in your career and your industry, start looking for a new job while you have a job, because guess what? It's a thing, and everyone says, but it's always true. It's always easier to find a new job when you have a job. And it's easier to network with people and people in your field and everything. So, go to conferences, talk to people, go out to social events, start talking to people, just talking. Hey, find out what your worth is in the marketplace. If you've been at the same job for a long time, a lot of times people are not aware of what they actually are worth in the marketplace. So I would even maybe consider hiring a career consultant on LinkedIn or something like that to find out. Okay, thanks. Yeah, so I got to go right now, but get a new job. Remember, you're getting back on the hamster wheel. Do you really want to do that? If you're not sure, go to my website, DaveMonsDailyPay.com, and check it out and put your email in there. Okay, bye. I got to go.